Hello everyone, in this recording we'll discuss how to style your Shiny apps. It's going to be a little bit different from everything that we've done so far, in that I'm not going to show you how to do any new functionality. I'll just explain some ways that you can customize the appearance of your app. So just to illustrate, I'm going to be working with this default Old Faithful Geyser dataset. So this is the one where if you use RStudio to create a new Shiny app, this is the code that comes out. In the default, it looks relatively plain. It's the kind of Shiny app that we've seen all along. Yeah, I've added just some filler text just so you can see the effect of styling on the text. Okay, basic Shiny app. You change the number of bins, it updates the histogram. So most apps that you see in the wild, they look like this. But the ones that are really professional, they tend to customize something about the appearance, right? So how can we customize the appearance to make our app a little bit more unique? So there are a lot of ways to do it, but I think the recommended way as of 2022 is to use this library called Eslip. So it's an interface to something called Bootstrap, which gives a collection of different pre-designed styling libraries. Right? So it has nice color palettes, nice fonts, just nice appearance overall. If you want to customize your app in one line, the way you do it, you just take whatever your UI is, you add an argument called theme, and then you set a boot swatch according to one of the available options. And you can see all the options by clicking this link. So just by adding this one line, I now have the app look like this. So the font's a little bit different, it has a very noticeably different color, right? It's already kind of clearly different from just the default Shiny. So this will change many options globally on your Shiny app. What if you want to customize just a few elements, right? You can do this using the BS theme function as well. So, for example, suppose you want to change a lot of the colors. FG and VG are going to change the foreground and the background colors. Here I just chose some arbitrary colors. A little hint. If you're going to set the background color, you should make sure that all your plots have background equals NA if you're using base R plots, and if you're using ggplot, you should make sure that the background is transparent rather than just a white background, because you don't want kind of a big white square right in front of the background here. Okay, but here, just changing FG and VG, we've changed all the text foreground fonts, foreground colors, and these background color. There are other options that are related to color. If you look up the BS theme documentation, you can change things like the accent colors, colors on nav bar if you have a nav bar. So those are colors. You can also change fonts. So here you can use this function called font Google, and what it will do is any font that's available on Google Fonts. I've given the link here. And if you give the name of that font, it will automatically download and include that font for whatever. Here's the base font, here's the heading font. So heading, this kind of quirky font I chose for some reason is Rubik Moonrocks, and then these this text, this combo. So this is clearly a little bit of a silly I wouldn't ever actually use this text, I don't think, but there are lots of neat options and you can always customize them. Okay, a little trick, you can try it out. I won't show it right now, but then if you run BS theme preview along with your Shiny app, then you'll be able to customize the appearance in real time. And maybe we'll do this in a class demo. But it can be helpful if you don't want to have to do everything programmatically and you want to have a GUI for customizing the appearance. Okay, and I said that this was a silly font, but you can go really overboard. Here's an example where this is a Shiny app that's supposed to look like NES theme. So you can do anything you want. You can make it very customized. At the end of the day, a Shiny app is just a web page. So anything that you can do to customize a web page, you can also do to customize your Shiny app. notes.